What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the show. So Senator Rick Scott, he's a senator in Florida. He has an 11-point plan to rebuild America, or to get us on the right track. Now, it's interesting that he has this plan, and what's more interesting is that there is a part of the plan, or at least they're saying that there's a part of the plan that says that he wants to raise taxes on all Americans. Now, he's denying this. However, if you look at the plan, and we're going to look at the plan later, you're going to see that what he's saying and what's actually in the plan are different. And so that's what we're going to focus on today. But first off, on this channel, we talk about financial news and what's going on in Washington, D.C. If that sounds like something interesting to you, please subscribe to the channel and hit that little bell notification. That way you'll get notified anytime we put out a video. And like always, if you see my name and a picture of me in the comment section, make sure you see a check mark next to my name. That check mark signifies that it's me. If you do not see that check mark, it's not me. It's someone trying to impersonate me. Okay, so I want to go right over to the first thing I want to take a look at is the tweet from Chuck Schumer. Okay, because this is pretty interesting that Chuck Schumer put out this tweet, and this is right after this 11-point plan. Now, I'm not going to go over Rick Scott's 11-point plan, but I will have a link in this video so you can go ahead and check it out for yourselves, and then we're going to take a look at the part of the 11-point plan where he talks about raising taxes on all Americans. Okay, so let's first look at this tweet. So here we go. So this is Chuck Schumer. And Chuck Schumer, if you don't know, he's the majority leader in the Senate. So Chuck Schumer says, Senator Rick Scott explains the Republicans' plan to raise taxes on more than half of Americans. He wants working families and seniors to pay more. So that was the tweet. And it's interesting because after that tweet, then on Hannity, on Fox News, Hannity talks about this in an interview with Rick Scott. So we're going to play that right now. Now I'm going to play the video in its entirety. And then after that, we're going to take a look at the actual plan. And then we're going to go back and then we're going to play it. And I'm going to stop and talk a little bit as we play it, because there's some clues here when it comes to how politicians deliver stuff, how they answer questions or not answer questions. So we'll do that too. So let's play the clip first. Here we go.
This is a common sense plan. Did you see Chucky Schumer saying that your plan is to raise taxes on more than half of Americans? I didn't see that in your plan. Did you have that in your plan? Was it in invisible ink in the copy that I got? Because I didn't see that.
I mean, no. Chuck Schumer, who wants to raise taxes for everything, while I've cut when I was governor, I cut taxes and fees 100 times. We're the opposite. But Chuck Schumer, he is all in to take every dime you have. And think about it, he's responsible for where this country is right now, his bad acts.
Okay, where can people get a copy of it if they want to read it themselves?
RescueAmerica.com or text America at 22044.
Okay, and it's free, right? You don't have to pay for it. Just check it.
It's absolutely free.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's absolutely free, and he gave the information there, so I don't even have to put a link in the description. You guys can check it out. But you know what? I'll do that anyway. I'll make it a little bit easier, so I'll put it in the description so you can check that out. Now, let's go ahead, and I want to take a look at the actual plan here. Okay, so this is the 11-point plan. This is just one page of the 11-point plan. Okay, so this is point 5 here. Okay, economy and growth. So if we move down here, and this is page 35 for your reference. So once you pull it up, you can go to page 35 and you'll see this here. It says right here, all Americans should pay some income tax to have skin in the game, even if a small amount. Currently, over half Americans pay no income tax. So over half of Americans pay no income tax. So he's saying right here that all Americans, it says all, that means every American should pay income tax, some income tax, right? Even if it's a small amount, you're still going to be paying income tax. So that is what he said. And this is his 11-point plan. Now let's go back to the clip and let's play the clip one more time. And I'm going to stop as we play it, as we watch a little bit. We're going to stop and I'm going to just kind of point out some things that politicians do. So let's take a look again.
Did you see Chucky Schumer saying that your plan is to raise taxes on more than half of Americans? I didn't see that in your plan. Did you have that in your plan? Was it in invisible ink in the copy that I got? Because I didn't see that.
Okay, so you said, of course not. Of course that's not in there. When it's in there, we just saw it, right? We just looked at it. And it's interesting how Hannity kind of says, was it an invisible ink? No, it was visible ink. It's in there. Did you read the plan? So obviously Hannity didn't read the plan, and Rick Scott, Senator Scott, is trying to lead you to believe that it's not in the plan, but it's there, right? Now watch what he does. Watch how he pivots.
No, Chuck Schumer, who wants to raise taxes for everything, while when I was governor, I cut taxes and fees 100 times. We're the opposite. But Chuck Schumer.
Okay, so you saw what he did there. He pivoted right to attack Chuck Schumer, right? He raises taxes on everybody. I don't want to raise taxes. When I was a governor, this is what I did. But it's in your plan. It's in your plan. You can't deny that.
I mean, he is all in to take every dime you have. And think about it. He's responsible for where this country is right now. His bad acts.
Okay, so we don't have to play anymore. You saw we saw the end already. But when it comes down to it, you have a politician there with this 11-point plan. And by the way, Mitch McConnell, who is the minority leader in the Senate, he has already said, look, we don't want to put out any plan. We don't want the American people to know what we want to do. And this is part of the reason why they don't want to put out a plan. They want to pretty much run on the fact that there's issues in the U.S. right now. They don't want to have a plan. They just want to attack President Biden, which that's fine if that's the strategy that you want to take. But the reason why Mitch McConnell doesn't want to put out a plan is because if you start putting out a plan, then now people can look at that plan and say, well, wait a minute, you want to raise taxes on all Americans? We don't want to do that. And so that's the main reason why Mitch McConnell is upset with Senator Scott for putting this out. And so we'll have to see where they go with this. And more politicians are going to have to speak out about this. You're going to have Republicans that are definitely going to have to address this, because this is going to be a question that's going to be asked of them. Are we raising taxes on all Americans? Now, there was a little bit of backpedaling when it came to Senator Scott's aides. So they kind of came out and say, well, it's not really all Americans. It's just able-bodied Americans. So we're not talking about seniors. But he did say everyone will pay income tax. He didn't say able-bodied. He said everyone. So, and that would include, even if it's a small amount, that's going to include people who are seniors, people on fixed income, people who are retired. Some people who are retired and on Social Security, they're already paying taxes, but you might even have to pay more, or the people that don't meet that threshold, now you're going to have to pay taxes. And so this is something that we really need to follow closely, because this can definitely affect every American. And it's just sad that you have a politician that has an 11-point plan. He puts that plan out, and then when he gets called on it, and he denies what's in the plan. So I'll leave a link in the description. So go ahead and check it out. You can go over to Senator Rick Scott's webpage, and I'm sure he'll have something on there about this 11-point plan, so you can look at it from his site if you want to do that as well. But very, very interesting. Here's another politician that's trying to misinform you, try to mislead you to believe that he does not want to raise taxes on every American, when that's what's in the plan, raising taxes on all Americans. I want to know what you guys think about this, so let me know down below. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe for more, and I'll talk to you in the next one.